Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris back here with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a ribbed plate. Ribs are kind of extrusions along paths that provide a either textured surface or a surface that is stronger. And well, I guess we can just jump right into it, but basically for a plate, it can reduce the amount of bending it experiences when under load, and in certain applications that can be very useful. So we can just jump right into it and start making our plate. So the first thing we're going to do is create it. So we can go ahead and make our plate. In this case, I'm just going to make a square because that should be fine. Alright. And once it's fully defined, we can go ahead and extrude it. Just like that. Now we have our plate. As you can see now, a large flat surface like this is probably pretty easy to bend, and in some situations you might not want that. So we're going to add some features to it which will reduce the likelihood of that. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to create a profile sketch for the path, or not a profile, but a path sketch for the rib. Now, depending on what kind of load you're expecting this to experience, it's going to, the type of load you expect your plate or surface to experience is probably going to affect the type of rib that you introduce. So the shape of the rib kind of reflects the function of whatever part you're making. In today's example, we're going to make a curved rib, but really you can do any kind of shape, and it will alter the properties of your part. So we're going to do what we're doing today by using arcs. And just like that, we have kind of a rib shape already. Now, there are several things we want to make sure of. For example, we don't want this curve to be passing below our plate, just because, you know, we don't want our structure going there. But aside from that, this is fine. We can go ahead and add dimensions to define it. Let's just take a look at how this is still undefined. All right. All right. And just like that, this sketch is defined. Now what we can do is, if we want to create a pattern with this, we can actually do a rectangular pattern. And 3 sounds all right. So we can alter the spacing of our part. Alright. And of course you can go both ways if you'd like. For now, I'm just doing this to demonstrate how you can do it, so this is all I'm going to do. But after you've created your profile sketches, or your path sketches, I'm sorry, then you can go ahead and finish your sketch and select the rib feature. Then you select your curves. You can select one of them at a time, it seems. And we're just going to select our feature options. So in this case, we're going to do one direction, and we are going to do thickness, which is depth. And thickness determines how far out it goes. So if we do 10, I guess I should add depth to demonstrate. So thickness is actually in the, I guess in the Y direction according to this right here. So if we increase thickness to like 20, it's going to go out more. But in this case, I think 5 should be fine. It doubles the thickness of the plate in that area then. And for depth, 5 is fine as well. And so that is one rib, and we can select OK. And we can go ahead and do that for the other two profiles as well. Select our curve, one direction, depth, or sorry. Yeah. And you can go ahead and play with these features in your own time to kind of figure it out for yourself as well. And I find that that's the best way to really learn some of these tools. That way you kind of develop an intuition around it, and if you encounter a problem, or if you need to use the tool in another setting, then it just kind of comes to you. You don't need to spend too much time thinking about it, which is kind of great. In any case, I'm sorry. For whatever reason, it keeps selecting symmetric when I want it to be one direction. All right. Another thing you can do is you can actually select the rectangular pattern tool in the features menu, and this way you can create a rectangular pattern of objects you've already created. We can do spacing. Directions will be in the x-axis. We can do symmetric. 3 spacing. What was it, 20? I guess since there are 3 of them, we should do 60. And as you can see, it's creating one on either side. Now we can select OK. And as you can see, it automatically creates it only on this surface. All right. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. This has been a chicken tutorial on how to make a ribbed plate. And, if you have any questions, comments, you loved it, you hate it, you can go ahead and leave a comment down below. Be sure to like it if you like it, and dislike it if you don't like it. It's a very helpful way. And if you want to keep watching these kinds of videos, go ahead and subscribe, and that way you'll be notified whenever I release another one of these. Anyway, once again, thanks so much for checking me out. See you guys later.